guys, and welcome back to another movie review. This one, oh my goodness. So, the Brothers Solomon from, I forget if it's 2007 or 2009. I want to say it's 2009. By the time this goes up, I'll have double-checked it with IMDb and have it in the title of the video. But anyway, it stars Will Arnett, which is the whole reason I watched it, and Will Forte, so both of them are Wills, both of them are brothers in this. But the whole premise of it, this movie, I have to preface by saying that, if you like movies that are so stupid that they're funny, this is your brand of humor. Now, if you are bothered by those type of movies, you may not like it. Usually, I kind of steer clear of those, unless one of my faves is in it, and that is why I watched this one, because Will Arnett. But, so this very much falls in that category of so stupid that it's funny. These two brothers live together, were raised together, obviously, they're brothers. Their mom died when they were young, and their dad raised them as a single parent at the North Pole, because, the year that their mom died, he asked them if they could have anything on Earth for Christmas, what would they want? And one of them just blurts out, "Where does Santa live?" The North Pole. "I want to live there." So they freaking did, and he homeschooled them and everything there. But because of this, as you can imagine, they have, like, no social tact whatsoever. Like, they kind of act like they're brain damaged, honestly, and they're so awkward that it's constantly uncomfortable. Like, the entire film's thing is that these two guys are just so cringily uncomfortable with anything and everyone they come in contact with. They mean well. Their heart's in the right place, but oh my god. It's one of those things where I, being somebody who was homeschooled, at least for high school anyway, have to, like, pause and think, oh my god, is this how I look to the outside world? But I don't think even I'm as bad as the guys are in this, even at my cringiest. But, basically they're going on, living their lives, and their dad falls into a coma and, like, is going to die or something. But he's hanging in there for whatever reason, and the doctor tells the brothers that, you know, sometimes patients like this will hold on for a milestone, like a birthday, an anniversary, and since they'd just been talking about how his dad had lived a good life and no regrets, and, well, almost no regrets, he regretted not having a grandchild, they're like, ah, so, like, would the birth of a baby be something that would keep him alive? And the doctor's like, maybe. So they're like, okay, we're gonna have a baby for Dad. Which, yeah, I know, even just saying it out loud, it's like, oh god, okay. And, like, it follows them through attempting to date and having zero tact with that either, and trying to find any woman willing to have their child for them. Right on down to Craigslist, trying to find somebody who's down with this. They have no idea how in vitro works or anything, so they think they're just gonna, like, jump on her, and that's not how it goes down, and they're very disappointed by this, especially since she has a boyfriend, and the boyfriend's a big, burly black dude who would quite like to kick both of their asses, and he's kind of like a running theme through the whole film. But for, I forget if it was like $10,000 or $20,000, something like that, she agrees to have a baby for him. And they do the thing, she gets knocked up, and they're trying to prove that we could be competent parents, totally, watch us! And the more she's watching them, the more she's like, oh, I've made a terrible mistake. See what I did there? But, anyways, so, I'm lame, I know, but yeah, she's realizing this may not have been my finest decision ever, and at the same time, Will Arnett's character has, like, fallen in love with the woman who lives next door to them, who just by chance happens to look like an off-brand Amy Poehler, just saying. Just saying. Apparently the man has a type even in typecasting his love interests in films. But, anyway, so she does not want anything to do with him other than, oh, I mean, I'm in school to be a nurse, and nursing credits, like, I could observe your dad. Just saying. And it basically gives him false hope for, like, months on end that, you know, she wants to be his girlfriend, even though, no, she does not, and has zero intention of it whatso freaking ever. And obviously this blows up in his face later on in the film, but I won't give all of it away. But the big drama towards the end of the film, that the baby mama decides, you know what? Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna keep it. Oh no, no, you did not just do that to them. Oh god. And they're heartbroken, and there's a huge fight, and the brothers part ways amongst themselves even for all of 24 hours. It's so stupid, but I mean, so is the whole film, honestly. And eventually they come back to each other the next day, but it feels like an eternity after watching it. And they so overreact to, like, the most ridiculous degree. It's like, oh my god, what the hell are you two doing? Anyways, so basically they're like, yeah, we need to track her down and try to talk her back into it, like, at any means necessary, and they go to extremes trying to find this woman and where she's gone. Sorry, I bumped the table. To the point where they're like, let's, like, get one of those banner ads on a plane and, like, get probably what would be the most unrealistically long, expensive message on one of those the world has ever seen, to where it takes 2 planes. Actually, on IMDb, like, in the trivia section, somebody did the math on how much it would have cost them at $50 a letter. It would have been over 80 grand, because that's how long it was. Just saying. So anyways, there's that. And eventually she feels bad for them, and they agree to have some sort of, like, shared custody thing. And it all ends up okay. And then the baby comes out black. But they're so oblivious that they don't get what that means. But they're like, nope, we're just gonna raise him like our own, because they don't get it that it's neither of their babies. And the dad wakes up from his coma and sees this baby as he said his first word that happened to be grandpa, just by chance. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like I said, the movie's stupid. I never said it was a great film or piece of cinematic history or anything like that. But it is one of those things that it's so just stupid that it's funny, and that, yeah, if you're easily amused, it'll make you laugh. Will you remember it a week from now? Probably not, but I mean, it's one of those things, just as a time killer kind of movie. It's something to do. It's something to watch. It's not the worst, but oh, the cringe factor is real on it. I'm trying to think what I would even rate it. Like, honestly, I didn't even look at the Rotten Tomatoes rating. I don't want to know what they said, because I know it has to be bad. I know it tanked at the box office. It had, like, a budget of 10 million, and I think it made, like, $500,000 its opening weekend. It failed hard. This is a film you find at, like, the dollar store and, like, the bargain bin on DVD, so just saying. It's not a great film by any stretch of the imagination, but at the same time, I'm like, it's watchable, but I mean, it's like, oh god, it's so dumb. Even as somebody who adores Will Arnett, I'm just sitting there like, this is so dumb, even for him. Oh god, ratings. What would I rate it? I probably would give it, like, maybe, I mean, not in terms of enjoyment level, because I mean, I will admit, I enjoyed it, but I mean, in terms of it being, like, a good film or not, maybe, like, a 2.5 out of 5, like, it's not a good movie, it's, like, cringily bad, but it's, I mean, I would still say, if you, like, well, I guess either of the two Wills in this film, that, you know, I mean, it's probably worth watching once, but you may only watch it the one time, just saying, so. Anyways, that is all I have to say for this one. So as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below about this, about anything else at all. Leave it all down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, which does help so much, get your name on the end card for a month, pick yourself up a donator perk. The list is at the end of every video. The donation link, as always, is down in the description too. So anyways, if nobody's told you today, I love you and I'm proud of you. Bye bye.